गुरुवे गौरैया राधिकाय कदा कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो विष्णुपादाय राधिकाय प्रियात्मने श्री श्रीमद्भक्तिवेदान्त नारायण इति नामिने श्रीकृष्ण लीला कथाने सुदाक्षं औदार्य माधुर्य गुणैश्च युक्तं वरं वरेण्यं पुरुषं महान्तं नारायणं शिरसा नमामि त्रिदण्डीनां भक्तशिरोमणिं च श्रीकृष्णपादाब्जहृदयकवि चैतन्यलीलामृतसारसारं नारायणं त्वं सततं प्रपद्ये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे. Let me offer millions of obeisances, lotus feet of Srila Gurudev, Rupanuga Guru, Varga, Nama, Nishta, Santa, Koti, Dandavat, all past, present, future Vaishnavas, Tavat, Dandavat, Pranam. Vansha, Kalpataru, Vyasya, Krupa, Sindhu, Vyayevacha, Patitanam, Pavanebhyo, Vaishnavebhyo, Namo Namaha, Dandavat, Pranam, everybody. So, now, the Yamuna, 13th April. Saturday is appearance of Ramanujacharya. Appearance. Then 14th is appearance of Yamuna. Then 17th is Ramanavami Uttapavas. Then 19th is Kamada Ekadasi. Then 23rd is Purnima. Krishna's Vasantaras, Baldev's Rasayatra, Om Shivadananda Thakur, Shyamananda Prabhu's appearance day. Then Bharatuni Ekadasi, 4th May. Akshaya Tritiya is May 11th. And Narasimha Chaturdasi is 22nd May. Jagannath Rath Yatra 7th July. Snanan Yatra 22nd June. So, today is our question and answer. So, before we take up that, there is one Prabhupada's Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Very amazing question is there. Like we should understand about the mind, our own mind, how it manifests. And it gives a real insight. So he says, According to Sriman Mahaprabhu's instructions, what is the foremost duty of human beings? According to Mahaprabhu's instructions. So Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati answers. He says, first of all, we should know who am I. After that, what is my duty? Once we understand who am I, then what is my duty? It will be naturally understood. Like you can see, if you think, if I think I'm this body, what will my duty? I have to protect this body. Like if you think I'm a doctor, then you should know what is your duty. Seeing the patient, giving medicine, helping, right? So, but he says he says very nicely, he says, by serving Vishnu. See, we always say serve only Krishna, right? Vishnu is not different from Krishna is not different from Vishnu. We say serving Krishna, serving God. So you might say people are saying, by serving Sri Vishnu, in what way the whole world is being helped, is being served, bring auspiciousness. How do you say that? No, we keep saying this, our Acharya. So the answer is says Vishnu is Vyapaka Vastu. He is all pervading, right? Vishnu is Vyapaka, all pervading Vastu. And he is Supreme Lord, Parabrahma. Meaning he is big object, big Vastu. He is all pervading. So all pervading meaning he must be the biggest object in the whole world. So by doing service to him, then whoever inside him, everybody's doing service to all of them. If you serve, you are serving who are inside of him. There is nothing outside of him. So then by suppose for some reason if you serve a horse, horse, right? Racing horse. If you serve one horse, are you able to serve any other horses or any other animals? You are serving one horse. You are giving water, grass. See? Are you going to giving water to all the horses, all the animals in the world? Obviously, no, right? So, suppose you serve a country, one country, some country. Are you going to serve all the countries in the world? Is it equivalent to that? Also, if you are serving, say 1 year, 2 year, are you going to serve throughout all the time. So suppose if somebody kills a goat or a fish, suppose they kill, and they are doing service to the tongue. Okay, somebody, his argument is amazing. You know, then that is one kind of service. But what about you are not serving the goat or fish? Is it not? They are feeling bad. You are killing them. Suppose you are serving a person, one human being, or one country. Then different person they get disturbed. Suppose I serve somebody, he is attacking another, then he will be disturbed. You are serving one country, they are waging a war on another country. They will get disturbed. But by serving Vishnu, we are serving everybody. By that, everybody will be pleased. So, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his mercy is Amannodaya, Sarva. No, it is not limiting to anyone, any country, any place, any time, any limit. Everybody is included. Everything is included. For all these countries, for all time, for everybody, brings auspiciousness. See? So, this is how. That's why um, now we are servant of Krishna, right? Actually, everybody eternally servant of Krishna. Somebody knows it, some don't. So ours, if somebody reminds, hey, look, you are also servant of Krishna, that is very bringing auspiciousness to others. Because everybody has a serving attitude, okay? You know, parents serving the children, children serving the parents, and everyone, doctor is serving the patients. You everybody is serving one way. Then you take the trees, coconut tree serving so many people, so many ways. It does not demand, um, you know, nothing. It doesn't even ask for water, shade, anything. It gives you shade. Nowadays it is too hot. You know. So it is giving shade, but it is not asking for any shade. Okay, that's the thing. So that's why service to Krishna is living entities, eternal, most prominent, one and only duty. Other than that, there is nothing else. But when we become diverted from service to Krishna, then what will happen? Our false ego covers over. Then it will make us think that I'm the enjoyer, I'm the doer. But that is only uh, prakrit, meaning it is not eternal. That feeling is not auspicious. Huh? So when our consciousness like that, when we're feeling I'm the enjoyer, I'm the doer, that consciousness, when we are trying to sense gratify, objects of this world, then the consciousness, the nature of activity, consciousness, is called mind, mana. So what is that mind? It is the uh, perverted transformation of the soul swarupa, atma swarupa. Perverted transformation is what? The mind. So that mind will make you thinking that you are the enjoyer of the material world. So this mind becomes active when the soul is sleeping. See, when the soul is so powerful. Okay, try to understand. Bah, very powerful. When it is awake, of course it understands. Oh, my only duty is to love Krishna, Anuraga. It's automatic. Okay, it doesn't need anything. It's automatic. Nature of the soul is love the supreme. Is Anuraga is there. Huh? Full of knowledge. It doesn't lack anything. Huh? Now, when it is sleeping, because it is uh, some reason, then this mind perverted transformation of that gets it becomes active. So, and what is this thing in? You see, is all 100% under the reverse of what the Atma wants. Atma wants to do service to the Lord. Now it wants to do service to itself, enjoying, you know, jada in the mundane world. That's why this mind is cheats, cheats the Atma. Then by cheating, it is enjoying happiness and distress. Then it comes under the, like piety, sin and piety. Then it goes into heavenly planet, sometimes hellish planet, you know. So that's why this mind is the biggest enemy, most foremost enemy of the soul, Atma. That's why the entire Shastra, spiritual practice, is to control this mind. Mhm. So how to do that? You cannot fight it. You have to do sadhana, bhakti, chanting, ekadasi. Then gradually it gives strength to the Atma. See, when you become, you can see, for example, when you become weak, what happens? You fall asleep, is it not? When you run out of energy, the system shuts down. Same way, when our spiritual strength, spiritual food comes less, then Atma also becomes. So you give spiritual food, whoop, wakes up. As soon as it wakes up, then the mind has no power. It's like in a dark room, there is a darkness. Can you fight darkness? You turn on the light, you don't need to, you know. Darkness does not run away from the dark room. It will be there wherever it is, but it will not have power to cover the things in presence of light. Suppose you have I explained many times, you have a dark room, put a pipe from to the outside. You turn on the light, you think all the darkness is going away through that pipe? No, you don't see pipe running away. It will be there where you turn off the light, immediately darkness comes. It doesn't take much time. Immediate. So it is there where, but it will not power to cover the things in presence. So that's why what is darkness? Absence of light. There is no independent existence. Jnana, ajnana, same way. Like in Bhaktivinoda Thakur explains in the Navadip Parikrama. Now, when we go to Vidyanagar, you know, there Vidya, avidya, no, knowledge and ignorance, they are both serving the Lord. They are serving both of them. So it is like the how we can appreciate sun if there is no darkness, night. So so the night is not always eternal. It is a absence of light. So same way, the to become entangled from unentangled from the mind is don't fight. Okay, increase our sadhana, bhakti, or practice. Then it will become our friend. Hmm? So that's what Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati says. Liberation. What do you mean by liberation? It is nothing but we situating in our real swarupa. Huh? So, and all favorably, engaging all our senses in the service of Sri Krishna. That is called liberation. Engaging favorably all our senses in the service of Krishna is liberation. So, by good fortune, if Atma gets wakened up, uh, uh, then doing service eternally to Krishna, this is my eternal dharma. This thought or thinking automatically comes up. Uh, that's the nature of the Atma. It doesn't need any external thing. So that's why Bhagavad Bhajan and Bhagavad Krupa, mercy of the Lord, is the eternal auspiciousness, is the path for eternal auspicious. Bhagavad Bhajana and Bhagavad Krupa. Hmm? Then the human body is root of for Bhagavad Bhajan. To do service to the Lord without human body is difficult. Huh? So other than human body, no other body, we cannot do service. Huh? We cannot do Haribhajan. So Gauranga Mahaprabhu is the initiator, Sankirtan, congregational chanting, and is the purifier of this age, and is most magnanimous. Huh? So in Trunadapi Sunich, in that shloka, by 4 words, he is telling the one and only duty for living entities is to kirtan, Krishna kirtan. He has given that instruction. So one wants to retire from samsara, huh? And then wants to attain happiness, huh? Then he wants to get the wealth of eternal happiness. He has to do non-stop Nama Sankirtan. This Harinam is not different from Hari. Huh? So this Shabda Brahma, Krishna Nam, it will free us from this samsara. It elevates. Huh? And it will give us the knowledge of Krishna and love of Krishna. So, but how do we chant? How do we sing? By being Trunadapi Sunis, lower than, feeling lower than blade of grass. So this Trunadapi Sunis, feeling lower than the blade of grass, what it will do, uh, it will destroy the knowledge of that I am Brahmasmi. Oh, I am God, you are God, everybody God, that. Huh? It will destroy. So, and the Kirtankari, the one who is engaging in Kirtan, devotees, how do they consider themselves? As the servant of the holy name. And they also consider, understand every living entity to be enjoyed by Krishna, to be served, to serve Krishna. And every object, they see as a meant for service to Sri Krishna. Every object meant for service to Sri Krishna. Engage in the service of Sri Krishna. So that is what the operation. That's when we are seeing the world as it is. Otherwise, if we are seeing on our own, then we see left becomes right becomes left. Meaning what? What has been meant for the service of the Lord, we are looking at as, meant for my enjoyment, my control. You get it? So, changing. Uh, and one is liberation. One will brings happiness. If you see everything as meant for service to the Lord, brings happiness. If you see everything meant for my enjoyment, it brings unhappiness. Huh? That's it. The way you look at it. Huh? One will bind us, other one will free us from this mundane world. So that's why we have to chant all the time. So it can fulfill all the desires. Nama Sankirtan. See, for example, Swami Maharaj, when he went to, what he did, he started chanting under a tree, right? That tree, they have named it as Hare Krishna tree. No, Tompkinson's garden. I used to do a lot of prasadam seva there. many, many years. So he started chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare. That pure Nam, because he's praying to the Lord, please give me a chance to serve you. Oh Lord, you're not. See, that pure Nam touches those people and it changes, brings their conscious level high, you know. Even though they may be drinker, drunk, whatever it is, still it's so powerful. It can raises their conscious. And automatically they give up. And the service attitude develops in them. Instead of enjoying tendency, they want to serve attitude, you know, automatic. huh? That's why very quickly you can see so many people came, surrendered to him, and that is the power, pure Nam. huh? So that's why he says the Nam Sankirtan, it can destroy all our inauspiciousness. It can drive away inauspicious far away. And when our consciousness becomes pure, then Sri Nam appears there. So Krishna Nam is the Purushottama, foremost uh, Purusha, Purushottama Vastu. And also Leela Purushottama. The Nam also does Leela, pastime. Krishna Nama is Param Purusha, Parveshwara Vastu. And then Sri Nam is Svechamaya Swatantra, is an independent personality. Nam is a personality. Okay. It can speak, it can talk. He is Jagadishwar. He controls the whole world. He maintains, he protects. No matter how many difficulties come in, the Nam can remove all those difficulties. No matter how much dirt is maybe in our heart, huh? Krishna Nam, by uttering Krishna Nam, the heart becomes pure. It can drive away all ignorance. In the beginning, of course, when we are reciting Nam, the whatever in our heart we have from lifetimes and lifetimes, unwanted things, maybe pure name may not appear there, but non-stop repeating the name, okay? Non-stop. By that influence of that, all that unwanted things gradually go away. Then in the Nam, Krishna Nam, all potency is there, all favorable, full of favorable things, and complete happiness. Krishna Nam is immutable, full of bliss, and then complete knowledge. So, now do we think any questions? Because a long time. Okay. When one practices spirituality and manifestation comes true, it will create a shock to one's perception in the material world. Like after one chance, everything one thinks will come true, but it is best to be more down to earth. Though. How do we deal with such doubts and fear when such things happen? See, when one practices spirituality and manifestation comes true, it will create a shock to one's perception in the material world. Like after one chance, everything will come true, but it's best to be more down to. Um, see, we practice spirituality without any like motivation for gain and our reference like that. Yes, we are practicing spirituality. We are chanting Krishna's name as a service to Krishna to bring happiness to Nama. See, if we chant, the Lord will be pleased. See, suppose you are going in a road, somebody calls you by name, maybe a friend or some distance. Do you feel happiness or unhappiness? You feel happiness, isn't it? Wow, somebody is calling me. See, your attention, you know, is it not? So same way when we are calling on Krishna, that too giving a priority. See, that's the thing. Priority, top priority to him. Okay. Now, in other words, giving up everything. Eating, sleeping, mating, defending. Understand? No. I'm no longer an animal. I'm a human being. One and only thing is supposed to do is chant Krishna. Call on him. Cry for him. Oh Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. With the intensity, to which degree of intensity we cry, giving up everything. To that degree, he will also give priority. No? Ye yata mam prapadyante, tam tataiva bhajamiham. To the degree we approach, the way we approach, same way he react. You know. So, but his see, if we take one step, he will take 100 step towards us. He said. You think his step is same as our step? With one step, we cover the entire earth. Can we cover? Even lifetimes you walk, you may not be. No? So, Lord is so merciful, kind. And especially if you take shelter of Guru, the spiritual masters who are very dear to the Lord. Like a small bird one time challenging the sea, took away eggs, right? Demand, egg, bring back my egg. He thinks sea will care for the small bird. But when the bird called for Garuda, Garuda came. Then she said, "Oh, okay, now." Because Garuda said, "I will take, whatever it wants it, I will do. I'll empty. See, Garuda can do anything. So immediately, so that's why if we do under the shelter of pure devotees, you know, and Lord will be more pleased. And that's why we should not worry any doubts. Even we should not expect. No, see, some people get some siddhis, some. We should not look at them. Understand? See, as you chant more and all that, whatever you say, it might get become true. Things like that. And people know, especially in India, they try to use for material gains. No, give me some number. you know, whatever number you say. So we should not engage in that, misuse that power. If we misuse the spiritual strength, the power come, then it will downgrade us. Because after all, we are not interested in material things. It will not bring us happiness, distress. Jada, they are not living entities, living objects. So how it can give any happiness? So we should not. That's why Trunada Pisuni Chena, lower than the blade of grass, more tolerant than a blade of grass, giving respect to all others without expecting to us. Think of Haridas Thakur, think of Prahalad, think of Jadabharata, you know, Ambarish Maharaj, great soul. How so many difficulties come daily. And these pure devotees have more power. They can, if like gopis wanted to lift Govardhan, each gopi had a power to lift the Govardhan. Isn't it? So, but they didn't want, they didn't. Krishna. So actually, Krishna did not lift the Govardhan. Okay, Because, they were gave a credit, but it was lifted by gopis. Even though without lifting. See, so Krishna lifted with, but all the credit goes to him. So like that, uh, we should be Vaishnavas. Meaning, uh, power, this and that, it will come, but we should ignore it. Our only point is whether we are pleasing Krishna. No, our point is Krishna is pleased by my effort. That is the thing. So Guru Parampara, Guru is pleased or not. That is the thing. No, if someone else senses got pleased, or my senses got pleased, it can never be pleased. It's like putting fire, putting down the fire with ghee. The more ghee add, it increases more. The fire will not satisfy. It will never say, no, enough ghee, sir, don't pour too much. Never say no. put more and more, insatiable. So the same way this material, that's why you have to know, you know, uh, limiting, cutting down. Never go into think that, oh, I satisfy my senses, I'll be pleased. Never, it will never happen. Uh, Old age, any stage. See, this karma, the lust is so powerful. It devours you. That's why in our heart we have to bring in, we have to drive out this mundane lust, cupid. You have to drive out from our heart. Bring in transcendental cupid, Krishna. You know. If you bring, you will see the beauty and so much. Then this mundane cupid will become unconscious. Our whole idea is to make him unconscious. Mundane, you know. Then it is like uh, waking up the heart, soul. If the soul sleeps, then this mundane cupid wakes up. Oh boy, endless trouble. So this is what is happening. So we should try to chant purely. Think of great acharyas and those commanders will help us. Hmm? Um, any other question? Okay. We heard that we should chant to develop love toward the lotus feet of Sri Krishna. And we have also heard that chanting is for the pleasure of Sri Krishna. I may realize the development of love, but how can I know it? If Sri Krishna is satisfied or not by our chanting. So, then there's another two questions. It is said that chanting inattentively is an offense. On the other hand, we hear instruction on chanting continuously throughout the day. Both these thoughts sound contradictory to each other. Can you kindly guide us? Correct. Um, I do not have a lot of inclination for archan, seva, but like hearing and chanting more. Can I continue like this? Or is it necessary to do archan very actively to progress in bhakti? So, how do we know whether Krishna is satisfied or not by our chanting? If our acharyas telling, if by our service by chanting, Guru is pleased, then Krishna is pleased. Huh? Yasya prasadat bhagavat prasad. Yasya prasadan nagati katu. So if he is pleased, Krishna, we have to understand Krishna is pleased. So if Krishna is pleased, then we also feel happiness. See, we feel happiness. Uh, that is the one indication. And then you'll also have inclination to do more chanting by this. You know, Krishna is pleased, who is pleased, then it increases. It gives us strength to chant more. Uh, Both longer and quality also. And then it also the indication is that we lose interest in the material object, you know, attachment to the material things, interest in material will gradually vanish. If it decreases, then it is an inclination. Krishna is pleased, he gives his mercy. Now, you, of course, chanting inattentively is an offense. Like the 10th one, it says, after hearing all this attentiveness, why it is an offense? Tell me. See, suppose president of a country walks into our house. What do? You give him a place, a chair to sit. President, sir, please sit down. Then what do? Sir, I have a little chore to do this. I want to finish this cutting vegetable, cooking, or making phone call, this and that. Then I will attend, why he came. Can we say that? Because president of the country has come. Is there anybody higher than him in a country? I mean, I'm talking in a mundane way, right? He's the foremost authority. President has come, is sitting. That means what? We should drop every activity we are engaged in. Is it not? Then you serve him whatever little glass of water or few words, this and that. What does he need? He has not come hungry. Oh, please feed me, right? He's a big person, president. He doesn't need anything from us. He has come to inquire for the welfare or something, right? He might ask what is the question, what is the trouble you have, right? So if you put your troubles to him, is it a bit difficult task for him to solve? No, it's just one phone call, anywhere, things done. So that means what? We have to pay attention. When he comes there, we have to drop all our other thing, pay attention to him. Is it true or not? Right? Then it will bring, auspiciousness and trouble will go away. So same way, Krishna is, I think, is ordinary president. Ananta Kodi Brahmanda Nayaka is the foremost, is the owner of the entire world, not world. Ananta, unlimited Brahmandas, unlimited Brahmas, unlimited Shivas, unlimited Vishnus. See, they're all under his call, control. Everything, every potency is under his control. And his name is not different from him. So when we are chanting, how much attention we should pay, understand? One pointedness, we should forget about everything. If we are paying inattentiveness, then you can see, president of country of the come, you pay inattentiveness, what happens? He says, wait a minute, I came to his house to solve his problem. He is not interested, looks like. Okay, goodbye, he goes away. Then what happens? You think he's going to come to your house every day? No, right. Every moment he's not going to. By chance he has come. Very rare. Imagine, ordinary. A president walking into ordinary's house. Somebody ordinary. I'm just giving a mundane example. Say when Lord Ram came to Pampa Sarovar, you know, there was a lady who was born in a very low caste like that, elderly lady. His guru told, blessed her, you wait, one day Lord Krishna, Lord Ram will come to you. And how she conducted herself? Shabri, right? You know the story of Shabri. She was born in a very low family, and she came to the Guru. Day will come, Ram will come to you. He did not say when and which day. So she said, it might be today itself. How she used to watch everything, where it might be coming. And the fruits, she collected fruits, best fruits in. And because when he comes, he cannot say, please sit down, then I will wash the road, then bring fruits. There may not be time. She conducted herself as if he is going to come any day. Because when she is anticipating him, every day is coming, 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 the only one. You think Lord will not know her intention? He is Antaryam, Sarvantaryam. He is there in everyone's heart. He knows everything. He is, he is everywhere all the time in everyone's heart. Then he is also anxious when I will go and see her. You understand? But still, years went by. Many, many, maybe 40, 50, 60, I don't know. Many years went by. Long time. Still, she did not give up. He's thinking, oh, any day, any time will come. And one day it so happened he's coming. He came and she bathed her feet. And she served him best fruits, whatever. And at the end, looking at his lotus feet, she left the body. So, attentiveness, uh, inattentiveness causes the problem. Because that means we are not giving priority to Krishna. Number one, top priority. Krishna and Krishna name is non-different. See, our priority. To the extent we give priority to him, same extent he will give us priority to us. You know. So, and then understanding holy name is like we were telling Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati is Purushottama. Naam is Purushottama. Has all potency. Is no less. Sriman Nama Prabhotasya Sri Murter Api Ati Priyam Vishwoditam Sukhopasyam Sarasam Tat Samahanayi. Sanatana Goswami. Nama is so dear to the Lord. Prabhu, Sri Murte, Sri Murti, so dear. Because it can bring auspiciousness to the whole world. The personality Krishna came, how long he stayed? Of course, he's eternal, but still for 125 years. He delivered so many people. But his name is continuing to deliver. And then worship of Krishna when he comes, oh, you need to wash his feet and this and that, give lovingly. Some effort it takes. What about his name? No problem. Just chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Of course, we can serve the holy name also with fruits, water, everything. He accepts it. That's also there. But more than that, easiest way to worship him is chant his name. Because his name contains everything. It contains fruits, water, everything, is it not? So if we chant, we are giving everything. The foremost thing he wants from us is what? Our consciousness. जय जय गौर आरती की जय हो जय हो। Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. So, foremost thing what he wants us is our consciousness, attentive consciousness. We cannot divide. No, for a couple of minutes for Krishna, and then out of 24 hours, maybe 1 hour for Krishna, 23 hours for me. Or inattentive. See, that's why inattentiveness is actually, that's why we pray in the beginning itself, oh Lord, I'm trying to serve you. Please somehow give me strength to make serving you as the foremost duty. My one and only. That's why Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati keep hammering us in that. One and only thing, duty for the living entity, foremost duty. Service to Sri Krishna is the living entity is eternal, most foremost, eternal foremost, one and only duty, he says, nothing else. See, one time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked Srivas, hey Srivas, you have a family. You should work. You should try to devise a way to get some Lakshmi to feed, take care of your family. Then Srivas Thakur replied, Lord, I want to chant all the time, do service to you. By doing that, everything is satisfied, everything else. Service to you brings me everything. Then I will continue to do that. If I do, then he says, Srivas, suppose if I don't get anything, then I will fast. Second day, if I don't get any, I will also fast. Drink Ganga water and then be happy. Third day, again. Then fourth day, if I don't get, he says something. Then Bhakti, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, he says, you know what he said? Bah. You know, Lakshmi is the personified wealth, isn't it? Lakshmi might have to go hungry. You think Lakshmi can go hungry? Is it possible? She is feeding everybody, including Indra and all that. Entire this Brahmanda is being fed by Lakshmi. She is taking care. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lakshmi might have to go hungry. Is it possible? No, impossible. But my devotee will never. Lakshmi might have to beg. You think Lakshmi can go for begging? No. Everybody is begging from Lakshmi for Lakshmi, right? But he is giving such a thing. My devotees will never have to beg or go hungry. Because when you're chanting Nam, this is the thing, understanding. He is complete himself. What do you need? By chanting, you will not feel hungry. Krishna will make arrangement, automatically it comes. We are not experiencing this because of the lack of faith. Okay? Understand? No, we can still subsist on my own strength. See Madhavendra Puri, for example. See, Acharyas is there. You look at their, is such a person. It is not that I'm saying that everybody can become like. you know, Madhavendra Puri. What I'm saying is, we should strive. We can see. We have to pray for Madhavendra. How we are doing. He will not ask for anybody for any prasada. If somebody gives some milk, he is not going to ask for it. Okay, he will not take any grains or anything. Only thing is, if somebody gives some milk, he is not going to ask for it. Then he will accept it. Otherwise, he keeps chanting. That was his. When after finding, when Krishna came, appeared to him, right? Govardhan, not appear. I was waiting for you. You know, when Madhavendra Puri will come and serve. I'm here. So Madhavendra Puri went to the village, brought the farmers, dig him up, and he installed them every day. So much preparation for the Krishna, Gopal, Govardhan Giridhar. So many items. Every day cooking. So many people came. But you know what? Madhavendra Puri did not take any of those prasadam. He was serving, but still, if somebody gives some milk, he will drink, otherwise, no. He strictly followed that. Krishna is because he's chanting name, serving wholeheartedly, non-different. So whatever he needs, strength, everything comes from him, from that service, from chanting. When you serve the whole, see, you are part of him. Here also served. See, it's like this. Suppose he served this body, the hand automatically being taken care of its needs, is it not? The hand takes some food, puts into the mouth. You think hand has to worry separately? No, I also have to eat something for my sake, for my health. Because it is connected with this body, the service that hand renders to this body, it automatically gets nourished. So in that mood, if you are serving Krishna, he is complete. I'm connected with him. That's why Sambandha Jnana. Sambandha Jnana is the knowing, realizing. Krishna will take it. Ananya chintayanto mayajana paripasate. Yoga kshemam vahamyamam. He says Bhagavad Gita. One who is one pointed, Ananya chinta, is thinking of, I will carry what he has, I will bring what he lacks, I will make him complete. And he did that. Our Gurudev gives example. So, Krishna is so kind, so merciful, so magnanimous. No words to speak. So, that's why you have to chant thorough in always. What it is then gradually, like we were saying, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. If you keep on chanting, then what happens is, in the beginning, so many lifetimes, unwanted things are there, but gradually it gets cleared away, clearing stage, you know. But we should not give up. See, in the house there is dirt. No, there is dirt. Let me not sweep, because sweeping it brings out more dust, more right. Makes me no. It is better I will not sweep. No, gradually sweeping, sweeping, sweeping. The process of sweeping will bring back some more dirt, but eventually it will go away. So you have to non-stop. You should not stop. cleansing, chanting. So if you keep on doing that gradually, the dirt will go away. Huh? Ah, because Krishna Nam, all potencies, all favorable things, all happiness is there. So gradually. That's why you should not stop it. Huh? Continuously. Even though it may be some inattentive and all that, but gradually. See, if the baby says, no, I'm falling so many times, I'm getting hurt, I will not try standing up, I will not give up, I will give up walking. Does the baby say? Even if it get hurt, it keep on trying, is it not? Till you start learning to stand up and walk, right? Same way, so many times, oh no, I was chanting, something else happened, I became inattentive. So I should stop chanting. No, don't do that. Okay. Should never give up. That's why Krishna says what he says, constant practice and detachment. Okay. This is the formula for the win. Okay. Constant practice and detachment. Don't be attached, detached to please Krishna. Oh Lord, how many times? Doesn't matter. Million times. He has so much patience. Okay. He's waiting for who knows how many billions and billions of lifetimes. When is going to chant my name? When? See, unless we call him, how he will give us the help, required strength, mercy. Understand? You know. So you have to, because that first step has to come. Our chesta. See, it's like this. This is a living entity, jiva. This is Bhagavan. This is three modes of material nature. Mode of ignorance, passion and goodness. Understand? The jiva is with them. So suffering, lust, anger, greed, all these things. Understand? Now this is Bhagavan. So only thing is the jiva has to go towards Bhagavan. Tries to go, it will not go. If Bhagavan tries to go there, no. See? Mercy of the Lord and trying, activity of the soul. Then it becomes separate from the three modes of material. Right? Understand? Jnana mudra. The jiva suffering now. Lord is there. See, our attachment to these three modes. Now we have to get attached to the Lord. How? He has to try. Mercy of the Lord should be there. Understand? Then it gets separated. It's like mother binding Yashoda Maya, binding Krishna. Or effort. No, I will not stop binding him. Then Krishna did not give mercy, In the beginning he says, whoa, wait a minute. My friends are waiting, calves are waiting. No. Then when she desired, when he understood, mother is not going to give up, is trying. She's keep on trying to bind him, no matter how much rope. Even if she runs out of the entire, you know, Brahmanda's rope, she is ready to join all of it. When he realizes her willpower is so strong, she wants me to bind me. Then he said, no, let me surrender. Because our will is so powerful. So Krishna lost. He said, I will give up. So he gave his blessings. He agreed. Immediately Yashoda bind him. Bind. Same way. to separate from this material world, we should keep on trying, going towards, crying for the mercy of the Lord, mercy of the Lord, you know. And mercy, Krishna will give mercy. When Krishna gives mercy, whoo, animal. Of course, ours is, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, don't worry. Engage all the three modes of material nature in the service of Krishna. Understand? Understand? Not giving up. We're not rejecting anything. We're engaging everything in the service of Krishna. So, that's why don't keep chanting, and gradually the quality will increase. And we pray, attention, importance of the Lord. Give top priority. Even half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. That's why best is Brahma Muhurta time. You know, if we chant in Brahma Muhurta, okay. Otherwise, it's only it will not happen. So chant. Then archan, right? Compared to hearing and chanting. Say, we can, if you don't have thing for archan, it's okay. Uh, that is okay, chanting and hearing. And then maybe, the chanting also you can do archan if you like, or uh, archana is like you have to worry about the seva apradhas, you have to be very careful. But gradually, of course, uh, even archan, try to understand this. Archan is incomplete without chanting. Shravana, Kirtana, Smarana, Vandana. Huh? Kirtan will make you Shravan and Smaran. By Kirtan, you are doing uh, Shravana. No, you are hearing. When you are doing Kirtan, you are hearing. And also you are remembering. And also by chanting Kirtan, you are making others also hear. Understand? That's also blessing. So chanting makes a lot of benefits for ourselves, for others also. By chanting, by kirtan, you are doing also fulfilling the limb of bhakti of hearing and then remembering, and then others engaging. No, so that's why kirtan. uh, So archan, even while they are doing archan, not like silent archan. You are chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Anything you do, archan or whatever, we do Agnihotra here, you might have seen. What do we do? Chant. Kirtan is going on, Agnihotra is going. So main is Kirtan. It is not secondary. Okay? Kirtan. And other thing is second. For this age of Kali, that's what it is. So, uh, but of course, Archan also will help us develop relationship with the deity, serving, it's also there. But not at the cost of kirtan or chanting. So we should not. So Now I think time is up. Uh, we'll continue next Saturday. Saturday is the Ramanujacharya's appearance. So we pray Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted two important instructions from the Ramanujacharya. Actually, amazing pastimes are there, Ramanujacharya. Internally, he was worshipping Gauranga Mahaprabhu, no doubt about it. Externally, he was doing this. So, and his manifestation of Lakshman, Balaram, Nityananda Prabhu. So, amazing personality. So, we continue. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnava. Dandavat pranam to everybody. Please forgive me for the delay.
दंडवत
One.
प्रणाम गुरुदेव, दंडवत प्रणाम।